February.
That's
That's actually longer than I thought.
Apart from
Luft, was a recent
Luft
pickup.
has only been added yesterday?
Luft Dota.
Luft Dota.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
probably
it's,
added after they won the Open Qualies, right?
One of the
No,
German
yesterday was the
players.
7th, was the 10th of the 7th, right?
Surely he
Sure,
played
was the-
Opens with him. Wouldn't be allowed to play regionals.
Probably
I
played
don't
Opens,
think.
yeah.
Were they Singularity when they were playing in the Opens? I guess they must have been, right?
Did
It
they get
says
invited? Or did they
EGM
They
left
qualified.
them on the 10th.
Oh, we did? Did they get invited?
Maybe they got invited. Did they get invited?
Singularity, no. There was only 2 invites for Europe.
Yeah, it was right. Chaos and TFT. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
A very
Oh,
good
this-
opening from them. I like these heroes a lot. They have the A, they have the Grim, and the Sven. At the same time, though,
I like Chaos's, yeah.
I like
Yeah, it
Chaos's
was the
because A
the one
plus Sven or Grimstroke plus Sven, they can suffer to Dark Seer and 3. Like
Yeah.
they can punch you real hard with the Iron Shell as well. Once that Dark Seer is level 3, you can
Super
die.
squishy. Yeah.
Super squishy supports.
But AA's look really strong in CIS. I'm surprised that hero
Yeah.
is not carried over to some of the other regions.
Especially when you have some global setup with him, which they lack right now, but they can address that with their offlaner. Let's see, what's in the pool?
What are the big offlaners? Their Centaur is gone.
Centaur is
so-
obviously
Yeah.
gone.
Like
He'd
if
be
so
Centric's
picked.
in the pool and
Yeah.
unpicked, something's wrong.
Mars maybe. Okay,
Kunkka
they
mid.
go with the Kunkka.
Oh, I assume mid.
Yeah, it must be mid.
Most likely.
Last
So-
picking their offlane is a bit unusual.
I mean, they have what is it, Excalibur? This
Yeah, I
could
think
still
you
be
want to
some.
protect Excalibur's
Yeah,
pick.
this
Make
could
sure he.
This could still be some offlane Kunkka, and then you squeeze
Yeah.
in a Meepo or
I
something
can see.
similar.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Meepo
Maybe
with
sort of the debate. Yeah.
Sven is already picked, so you can't counter him that way. This is a pretty good Meepo game right now, honestly. And Excalibur is a capable Meepo player. You could
but
go
then
for that.
I mean, surely you just slip in a fight, a last ban Meepo against Excalibur. You know what I mean? If you think there's any chance that it could happen, don't leave it open to options.
I mean,
like
they-
that. Just ban it.
If you remember that game in which Empire won with Meepo, this is very similar when it comes to Chaos
Yeah.
CC. They have nothing that's really good versus him.
No, yeah. Once that Meepo gets gets the stats, gets the HP up, yeah,
You just
you're
can't
gonna
deal with him.
struggle
With these
killing him.
heroes, you don't do, like, you just can't kill him.
Yeah, and Kunkka's Rum and Meepo,
Yeah.
it's a dream.
Rom,
Having
Ancient-
Meepos with that
yeah.
50% held back damage,
Warcry as well is pretty good.
you've got that sort of global setup, your botsing around, blinking in, setup for Ice Blast. It is good. The Excalibur could definitely be hovering around getting a Meepo, putting that Kunkka on the side lane, yeah.
And it's not like Kunkka on a side lane hasn't been done before.
No, and that was what
doable.
has also been done. We sometimes see, well, you see AA on the side lane a few months ago, didn't we? It's Position 3 AA have Kunkka, Grimstroke supports.
Also, Ember banned out. Well, right now he isn't really the best hero versus Meepo.
He wouldn't, yeah, so maybe
But
that.
he's alright with some builds. Then again, you probably wouldn't ban that
He's good
out.
against the two supports.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any
Kills them
Ember
easy.
yet today, have we?
It's been banned, I think.
Yeah.
A
every
lot
game.
of first bans
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Been banned.
It's because it was the most popular hero, one of the most
They've
popular
been on the
heroes.
They're banned the
Brood,
Brew,
is
so they're on the.
Yes.
They're thinking about the cheese.
They're on the
base.
cheese.
They're on the cheese. But
Yeah.
the
They
Meepo
know.
is still there. Maybe Chaos gonna pick something now that was they still need for themselves. What Matu's hero? Oh, what's a good Matu hero still left in that?
Green, think green.
Yeah, I'm thinking green.
Think green.
Like Razor.
Anything else that goes with the vacuum? Because at the moment there's what vacuum into static storm.
They really need some burst damage here. Like, I feel like they just don't have any real kill potential with
I
their
mean,
heroes.
how
Like,
is it-
they have catch, but I would like to see like the Queen of Pains, the Lena type heroes, even though they're not really Matu heroes.
Yeah.
No,
Let's see what's a Matu hero. Razor is definitely
that's
one.
definitely a Matu hero. Yeah.
You're welcome.
And Meepo just became
I think
perfect for this game.
Meepo, Excalibur Meepo, you're right.
if they wanted to, if he feels
Yeah.
comfortable, if he practiced it.
I guess it does depend if they have a place for the Kunkka elsewhere.
Yeah.
If they are comfortable playing the Kunkka in the other
Realistically, Razor, you just dodge that lane with Meepo. You go there, you farm with Poof, and you go level 3 in the
Poof.
jungle,
roles. Yeah,
and you're
poof,
fine
poof.
with Poof. Yeah.
5 seconds
Oof,
remaining.
gone.
The question is, do they want to do that?
Do they want to do a
Yeah.
Meepo?
If this was Empire, I think 100% they pick it now. and
Yeah,
they put
Kodos would
Kunkka,
jump
yeah.
at the chance to play Meepo here. Just whether Excalibur wants to at this level. I mean, he's done it in the past.
What
and
else?
He's
If,
done it
if
very
it's
well in
not,
the
if
past.
it's not, you could put still Kunkka on the side lane and then get Queen of Pain, or she's not banned, right? So you could go for co-op mid. It fits your lineup, alright. It gives you some burst.
Yeah,
You
we
are
saw-
playing versus
I
Disruptor.
feel like we're
but-
seeing Quap struggle though recently.
We actually
Especially
saw
when
Razor win
Crop
versus Squad
versus Razor,
yesterday.
yeah. We've had some Razors do well against Crop like twice in that.
That was one
Well,
of the big,
they're
heroes for
digging
Navi.
deep in their time.
Yeah.
Like 4 more seconds
Do we
remaining.
meepo? Do we not meepo?
Let's see. Sniper.
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 Oh.
All right.
Well, we were right with expecting a
Kunka's
mid
side
pick.
lane,
Yeah.
But not going for the meepo, which yeah, that is a little interesting, especially because okay. Oh, okay. No, Excalibur's playing the Sven and Ping's
Yeah.
going to play.
Yeah,
the bot.
Excalibur.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
He's
Actually,
playing
he's
carry,
been
he's
mid
got-
Ping
stage
Winchunk
right.
is usually the one, I guess, that plays mid for them now, right?
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right,
he's
so-
always been a mid.
Yeah.
I mean, Excalibur, I think, is kind of.
Well,
switched
Excalibur
between
was
the
always
two.
the mid as well, but I guess
Yeah.
with this team,
Going
he's
back.
Ping
playing
Winchuk
carry
is
now.
your Timber Saw Invoker, you know, like
Ember.
those
Yeah,
Ember,
sure,
those
yeah.
hitters, yeah.
Okay.
Played on Complexity for a little while.
Definitely going to be an interesting game. I think the sniper pick is all right for them still. There is the opportunity for Misery to catch him with those glimpses. We saw how well Team Saberlight or Team Hippomaniacs did that last game with Disruptor. Perhaps Chaos Esports Club can kind of imitate that. They have the Surge on VT Faded as well to get on top of Pingwinchuk. But Pingwinchuk at the same time should have a decent laning stage versus the Razor. Both of these teams, Shaklo playing the Kunkka. Which
Yeah,
is
so what
also-
were you going to expect from the Shashlo Kunka?
I don't know. We'll see which way he decides to go for. Well, I really think the best way for him would be to get some utility
Look
for
at
his
that
team.
Darkseid last 20
I mean,
games.
dude, Kezu Darkseid. It's
17
his
and
best
3.
hero. This is like, Kezu, he's got some heroes that he's alright at, but his Darkseid, that is some top tier stuff. It's without a doubt his best hero. And most games you won't see him get to play at this level because they'll take it away. But yeah, for reasons like that. Well, 17 and 3 in the last 20 games, and he's on a 13-game win streak on Darkseid.
Match winner, man, those odds highly in favor of Chaos.
They go with the big names, I guess. Go with the
Yeah.
Matsu. Go with the Misery. Go with the Kezu.
This is honestly a team we have no idea what to expect from. We've seen,
Yep.
okay, a little bit. We saw one game.
We saw one game.
Is all we've seen of Chaos.
Maybe they
And-
need some time to gel together.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that one game as well was definitely hard because TFT they went in against them with this full 5-man push strat. The pressure was on.
Well, yeah. At the same time, I think Chaos they need some time to gel together as they picked that Naga without anyone else to follow up with that pick, and it backfired. Kind of Pugna to create space to push, but it never really it created enough space for Naga, but it just wasn't a solid plan overall. Excalibur
Audio might
already.
be crackling a little bit. We're trying to fix some issues here. Or rather, JJ is trying to fix some issues here.
JJ.
But he's doing a good job. Does mean that you're
Hey,
gonna
he
see
blocked
you're
the
dealing
roll
with
for
me
these
as
runes
stop.
early on.
Yeah, it looks.
That Thunderstruck's going to do a lot of damage. This should be a first blood. No,
Nice.
doesn't want to die for it.
Doesn't want to die.
But maybe Milan can get him if Miposhka comes
Miposhka,
close enough. Yeah.
Straight back to base for you, Seth.
Yeah, he goes back. Has 2
And-
sentries to work with. Definitely something you need when you're laning versus a treant. Also, it looks like it might be a tri-lane on that top lane, as Grimstroke is still there. Oh my, he's taking so much damage.
Despite having, I think Wraith King didn't get any bounty runes bottom despite
No, he
having this
didn't.
done.
That's
yeah.
where the tip came from.
Yep. Should definitely be getting at least one of those of Wraith Fire Blast, I feel.
Looks like they are remaining as a tri-lane here. On that bottom lane, Punka is going to be alone.
Oh
This is
my.
first blood right there. Yeah, Miposhka gets it. He says sorry, apologizes, understands what he has done. Happens.
His heirs. What is happening over here?
And it's TPing down bottom. Disrupt's like, okay, top lane they're tri-laning. Let's just make sure we deal with. Kunkka's not a typical off-lane hero and not one that's going to be able to really play into a 1v2 kind of lane. It'll be complete free farm for Wraith King. Are you able to put the CS up, Sheev?
Yes. Totally
Thank
have
you.
that button. Yep,
Nice.
yep.
There we go.
Well played.
Yeah, Punka only 1 CS so far here. Gets another one with that cleave.
Okay.
Well, so far considering he's been left all alone, he's doing alright.
Yeah.
He's getting experience and some CS.
Got the range creep with
Yeah.
the Tarn too, so.
On this top lane though, this tri-lane is proving to be very difficult for the Darkseer and 3. Only 3 CS on Darkseer. He's
Milan
still,
maybe pulling waves, or
I think that's probably the idea, because Darkseer only has 1 mango left remaining. And he's still just level 2. It's not great. going. Shotlo doing the same thing. Shotlo creep skipping.
Yep.
Should be fine as Misery has just one more nuke with that mango. Oh, actually, good blocks by Misery. And Shotlo didn't remain there to get the aggro. However, it still does make the creep wave go under the tower, which means that Wraith King is bound to push the lane. So eventually, Shotlo will benefit from that. It's all about the equilibrium of the lane. Plus, he has the salve. Yeah, he's gonna pop it now, most likely.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like he needs too much help right now, whereas top lane Darkseer just the 6 last hits, giving Sen free farm. Try lane for Singularity, at least securing this lane while Kunkka gets something.
Yep. These mangoes from Treant should be used on Darkseer soon, I believe. He's lacking mana and he's not 3 yet. And on the mid lane, let's see, 12 CS from the Sniper, 5 denies. 10-4 on Razor, it's alright. It changes a bit when Pingvincha gets an additional raid band though, it becomes so much easier for him.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, sometimes Sniper you can kind of struggle his first wave or two, but
Oh, there's the stun.
yeah, with the creeps
It's
on the
very-
tower, they want to
yeah,
punish.
I don't think they can go for that. Yeah.
They forced a TP though. They knew they had this big creep wave that he's going to want under the tower. They even glyphed the creep wave.
It's so unfortunate for Shotlo to have his support here now though.
Yeah.
As he is not getting the solo experience that he worked so much for. Everything, like he played this little mini game of an offlaner. Pulls the creep wave a little bit, messes up with the equilibrium, forces them to dive, still survives 100%, but support gets in there, takes a lot of experience, and you're a sad boy. Probably Darkseers. He's carrying Darkseers Mango, I believe. It's strange that he didn't give that to him already, but yeah.
So nothing crazy happening with these lanes now as both offlaners just trying to get as much as they can out of these kind of tricky lanes.
Miposhka definitely outplayed them on the top lane when it comes to sentries, and because of that, oh, he's taking so much damage. 3 hurts. Because of that, they weren't really able to dive. Oh, they might actually dive him right now with the
He
haste.
came back,
for the-
yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
root.
should be dead because he ran the wrong way. This should be a kill.
Oh, that Iron Shell and Trine, you can't even see it.
He needed to get under the tower. For some reason, he ran to the right, and that's a dead AA.
Because there's a wave. Hasn't had the best start in the Darkseer, but he gets that soaring out, should have a much better time. Back at bottom, Kunkka is still trying to pull these waves, do offlaner things.
20 CS on him. He has more CS as offlane solo Kunkka than Darkseer's got. So he's been fantastic, yeah. The bounty runes, however, he most likely will not take. Milan snatches that one, so 4 bounty runes going for Chaos. Feels good, man, right there, but Milan might die.
Nice. Ate the tree and also the Centroid anyway, so they get the kill. But Korean happy to take a bounty rune away from Singularity. How's Matu? The sniper matchup, slightly favoring sniper. Several more denies, but last hits wise, 25 to 22. Matchup is not an easy one for Matu, and now the gank comes in. So with the shrapnel, the stun coming out from the Grimstroke, and they should be able to get this kill. And Pinvinchek even getting the last hit.
Oh, one more
maybe
crit.
they can get the
One more
sniper.
crit.
Fairy Fire's there, and body blocks. Nice hit.
Salve. They have to salve, so it's fine.
That's a Wraith King rotation too.
But Kunkka gets punished
Oh.
finally. Misery and Milan are able to catch him as he tries for another grab of the creep wave.
Doorbell. I'm observing you guys. Someone has to open the
I'll
door.
go. Okay. Oh,
Dire's
close.
bottom
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Didn't realize.
You say thank you for my food.
Alright. Cold Feet Stormhammer not going to latch onto Kezu. Get back to safety, but just taking over this jungle, knowing that Darkseer isn't getting much in lane and will be looking to fall back and play in the newts as much as possible.
Pingvinchek is scouted out by Milan here, but okay, the road is there. Can they get him? They should be able to.
Assassinate. Matu's getting very low. The shrapnel assassinated.
Oh, they get the counter kill.
Yeah.
The counter kill is great, but they did kill that sniper first, so. But still, yeah, they do
It's
get the
something.
counter kill. It's something. It's good, definitely.
Both mid laners going down.
Oh, shit.
Miposhka dies as well.
Did I miss?
I missed it.
We won't see it because
JJ.
Should we swap
JJ.
mics back, JJ, or what do you want to?
JJ
Alright.
was fixing the microphones, by the way, at that moment, so he couldn't really catch every single kill. Now we should hear Godz and
Hello.
Fog as well.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Welcome back, boys. How you
Damn,
feeling?
Shashla.
Got him. The Midas. Got delayed for 5 seconds because of
There's
that.
a lot of people coming towards this bot lane though.
Yeah, everyone. Well, not everyone, but
Testing
someone.
my levels. Testing my levels.
Talking. Okay.
This is a tanky Kunkka.
That's a very tanky Kunkka indeed.
Boom!
They got tree here as well.
3 ends there, yep.
This Kunkka's been so impressive.
Can they
considering
kill?
he was off lane.
Can they kill
He's
Fade?
about to
Fade
cleave
gets in
him.
trouble. If he gets to cleave,
The
Yeah.
cleave on 2!
Oh,
give him the
There we
triple.
go.
Give him the
clap.
triple. Give him the triple.
Give him the clap. Give
He's
him the
gonna get
triple.
it.
Give
Get
him
the
Milan as
tiebreaker.
well.
yeah.
Triple.
Give it to him!
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he got him.
Off-lane Kunkka, ladies and gentlemen.
He was
Alright,
1v2
alright.
at the start. He did
Look at the
so
tip.
much.
I mean,
He
you
deserves
definitely
those
tipped.
tips.
Definitely tipped this
When
man.
it comes to CS, he's second. 55 CS. He did get a couple of
He
skellies
is
there.
smashing.
But still, he's smashing, man.
This off-lane Kunkka.
Oh, Misery just takes, like, what, 2/3 of his health each Tidebringer there or something like that? Or a third of his health each Tidebringer? Ouch.
Oh, and again.
What?
Matsu.
Not
That was
Wait, that was bottom.
down bottom, I guess. Trying to ward, maybe.
JJ.
JJ. He's still fixing
JJ's
his
like, what?
microphones, guys, so messing with our audio level so we don't have any choppers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Don't mute me, please.
Oh,
I love you.
pressure. Galber. Double ion shouts.
Are they got the damage?
Oh, they only actually have one shout.
Nice. Hell of a concern with the God Strength. They kill off Milan.
Ruh-roh. I think with the double shells they might have been able to, but they only had the single out at the moment. Tried to commit forward anyway.
Matsu.
Uh-oh.
Matu's
Shark.
here, but
At least there won't be a big Tidebringer hit. As
Oh,
it took
but
a,
he
took a
should
bit
die
of damage
here.
away.
let's see.
One more. Nope.
No, no damage. Miposhka should die. Yeah, he's dead. Oof. There we go. Misery in 30 seconds should get his level 10 together with the Treant, and that's when the game changes a little bit for Chaos. It's just a bit easier. But this Sven, man, he's having a blast. Sven
He
is doing
is.
well. Kunkka is doing well.
Matsu, he is still behind in farm.
All 3 lanes went very well for Singularity, actually.
Yeah. Very well.
Yeah, I missed the first few minutes.
No, I mean, it was Sniper versus Razor mid, so
So
they
yeah,
kind
you
of
can
evened
understand that
out.
one?
Yeah, but Sniper eventually just ran away with the lead.
I guess Tidebringer Kunkka just dragged Creep
Oh,
Wave
this might
constantly,
be
I
a
guess.
kill. He has no ulti.
They've got the AA here as well.
Yeah, he's
That-
just gone.
That's a kill.
No ulti is even needed for that. Just X marks to control him, and he's gone.
What build is Kunkka going for?
Yeah, let's see the Kunkka.
Yeah,
JJ,
JJ.
nice. He's going
Phase
for
drums?
phases
Yeah,
drums.
just
I
phase
like it. He's going to get a really good time as
Yeah.
well.
He has it.
He has.
He has it, yeah.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Off lane, phase drum.
He's the carry.
Yeah, Misery ports away from that. Bottom lane gets his level 6. He has a smoke, so they might set up something. I don't know, maybe around this top
The
lane
thing
because
is,
bot
like-
is already lost.
These two, Kunkka and Sven, these are tanky heroes.
Yeah, they're very beefy boys indeed. How do you go through them? That's the question.
What order? When did they pick the Kunkka?
Fourth pick.
Fourth pick,
After Disruptor, I'm
but
assuming.
they put the Kunkka on the side lane.
Yeah.
Galba coming to Midas, the helm creep.
Oh,
He's saving that Midas.
the stroke. The Grim ulti connects, and they have enough.
Yeah, Jesus was gone. He blocked himself in his own wall. He built the wall, but they came through anyway. Killed him.
So Kunkka was after Disruptor, right? Oh.
Yes.
Kunkka.
Yeah, Kunkka was
yeah.
picked fourth.
Yeah,
They
it's
last
fourth
picked
pick.
the sniper.
It's
Fourth
really
pick,
nice.
last pick
Versus
sniper.
I think the Glimpse X play is always like so nice
Yeah.
to deal with.
We don't see it very often, but it's
Yeah.
so good.
There it is. Drums out. Dash life.
Hands up, drums out.
Luft has been having quite a game on this Grimstroke that I've seen already in the last few moments. He's landed like all of his Ink Swells. He just ran in with his hero. And he's done, we were talking about the build the last game when he went 4-3-1. I think this is usually the traditional, maybe even the 3-0-4.
You don't necessarily even need the silence way too much here. versus the Darkseer is good, I guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Getting all the stacks going. Sven will have a good farm to fall back to.
They need to take down this tier 1, man. Like, this tier 1 needs to fall as soon as possible for Chaos. They need to take away the Dire jungle at least. Excalibur is having way too much fun here. He's
I mean,
just-
they're just kind of farming it
They're-
up, and that's it right now.
they're very
Razor's
passive
farming.
around this top lane. That's what mind-boggling, because I expect them to take the tier 1 and pressure Sven away.
Oh, this is a nice kill to
Matu,
get, but they
if
need
they
the
get him-
vision.
Got the X.
Ooh, very
Good
close
ice
to get the
blast.
torrent, but yeah, the X in the boat.
He's dead.
It's enough.
Great ice blast for vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once he fogs you, you just gotta throw it. It's not even about landing it. You just need to find the X.
Dash slow. BD rune as well.
And they're getting these kills
Oh, and
near
he's got another
objective.
crack.
Misery.
The shrapnel vision.
He's dead.
Oh, helm creep.
Well,
A
lose
should die.
Maposhka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dies to the dominated creep of Kazu.
Can't do much about that, except maybe get some revenge. Kill the helm creep. That's plus 200.
want
Oh,
it?
Assassinate
yeah,
it?
assassinated.
Yeah.
Assassinate.
Assassinated.
He's pinging it.
Assassinate.
Assassinated.
There we go.
There we go.
Shoot the bear.
Nice, 200 gold for Penguin check. Easy.
Oh, see the armlet build on Faded.
Definitely concerned here for Chaos, though.
Yeah, this game.
Yeah, Singularity's looking really hot.
Yeah.
These all 3 cores.
Razor,
It's a very good showing and hard for Chaos to kill.
Razor. I said this yesterday at Magical. Razor Hero not really want to play too much from behind, and then he gets like a triple kill. But this one, he's in much of a harder place
We
versus
have X,
Sniper.
we have both. We have the assassinate.
You got the stun, Inkswell, Ice Blast, the full combo. Matu's gone. They do drop the static storm, but these guys are beefy.
They're
Shashlo
so
and Sven, they
beefy.
don't care about being caught in a static storm.
And Sven's damage comes out so fast. It never really feels that good to play Razor against Sven.
Yeah. Never.
Until you
Like,
get
even,
until you get a lot of armor items.
even when you link him, like later on, he
Yeah.
can still cleave right through you.
There's no burst really from Chaos' lineup. It's all long drawn out
Oh,
on,
Milan.
over
Milan.
time.
He's just gone.
Yep.
Singularity off to a
styling
really
on
hot
them
start.
right
These
now.
first 14 minutes, yeah. Outplaying Chaos's every move.
I mean, what? It's a 2K gold lead, but what's the experience? Experience has to be like 8K.
Yeah, Sheev.
do we know the hotkey for it?
No,
we
because
might not know
that
it.
like messes up all the rest of my
Alright,
controls.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no. We're
There you go.
Oh yeah, I was about to get up with the thing.
Are you gonna get it? Okay. Have a look
Sorry,
at the graph.
shave.
Have a look.
He's gonna click something, close the stream.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that. Right.
like
7,500 nearly.
When you see the levels of supports and
That's
you're
the
starting to see
difference.
like these guys, like level 10 on Grimstroke already, it really starts to make the difference. And level 10 on the offlane Kunkka.
You're level 10 on the Grimstroke, where Matu's only level 9 on the Razor.
Yeah.
All 3 Dire cores having such a good game right now. If they can kill like Matu's Razor again, he's already having a tough game with all these rotations.
His game, that last death may have like ended his game already. Those two
Yeah,
back-to-back
really,
ones.
I mean, it was back-to-back.
They may
in the
catch Kezu instead. If anything, okay, if Matu's game's ruined, let's ruin someone else's.
just getting
He's
out
just trying to escape with his helm creep. He's like, let's not give an extra 200.
yeah, just send it away.
I'm dead. My helm creep can survive.
I know they're just gonna play this farm game. Wraith King's gonna be the farmer, and with Razor is kind of forced. Razor and Darkseer are forced to play playmaker, but Razor's too far behind to do it, and Darkseer doesn't have. I mean, I guess with the tree you can do it, but I feel like it's not the same as if you have like a Sanking or something. It's a little not, or a Spirit Breaker, like not as traditional. But Milan's having a rough one on the tree too. They all kind of are.
They need time right now. If you're Chaos, you need to buy time and somehow get these pickoffs on the side lanes.
What was our sniper item build? Did he go for the
Maelstrom.
Midas? Oh, he went for the. He
Yeah.
just
no,
went for a
he didn't go
Maelstrom.
for it.
Midas.
Maelstrom
Okay.
into what's it got here?
BKB?
BKB.
Did he not get cooldown reduction?
He didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't.
different approach indeed to all the pretty much all the other snipers we've seen. Right? I think
I mean,
every
you don't
sniper
have
we've
to
seen.
go for the Midas. It's not super
No, but like
necessary.
every
but
sniper we've seen so far,
yeah,
I think.
every
it's done
sniper that
Midas
did
cooldown.
well, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see. Sometimes you see the cooldown reduction even without the Midas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much cooldown reduction, like
Sure.
for
I
shrapnel.
mean, 25% is crazy.
It's level 10, 25%. There's no other talent that's like that at level
Yeah.
10. I think the other ones are 20 or 15 at level 15.
Yeah, it's a quarter of
What's-
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Are there any other sort of level 10 like OP talents that are
The ones that are just super high at least.
super high in the value?
Kunkka has the 40
Oh, the
damage
oh,
talents.
that's true. Yeah,
The damage
all
talents
the
for
90
me.
gold
Kunkka's
talents
40
on level
damage.
10 are crazy.
Yeah, the
All the 90 gold.
GPMs,
Yeah.
the 40. I think 40
That's-
damage is still high.
40 damage is pretty ridiculous, but especially for a hero that benefits from it so much.
Because what DP got nerfed to 30, all the heroes that had damage
Yeah.
zones. Miranda got nerfed from 20 to 15. Gyro
We have
20
a
to
fight
15.
on the top lane. Wraith King is stunned.
They're gonna
Disruptor
static
is ult.
storm, but again, this static storm, it doesn't really do anything.
It just tickles him.
It
They
just,
might kill him twice here.
yeah.
They're gold strengthing for it.
They're going to easily surround him. Ice Blast as well. VT Faded's dead after reincarnate.
Pick up some
Again,
heroes.
there's nothing that the Heroes of Chaos can do to stop the Singularity from making these moves. Every single time it's Singularity getting the kills they want and not losing anything in return.
I feel like
Sven.
they need more to come out from Milan in this game. Like, remember when we were watching Zayats when he's the one starting the fights. He's giving so much information.
He's
I see that.
poking them, you know, like
Yeah.
he pokes them.
This one, like Milan just booked it. He's just like,
Yeah.
if the fight's going bad, I'm not even gonna use Overgrowth.
Yep.
So I feel like I'm seeing a big difference there, at least in the 4, when I was seeing Zayats playing a very comfortable Treant Protector. Milan doesn't look as
Zayats
comfy.
and Treant, that's like,
Yeah, absolutely.
he plays that hero so well. Milan, he has his signature heroes. I don't know if 3 is one of those.
Alright, so he's got the Tread Drum. He's still pretty tanky, but they just do so much damage.
Yeah.
And
Look at
it's-
this. Could this
it's
Kunkka
not-
armlet?
It's not armor items too. Like this BKB, you're playing to Sven Sniper. Like you're still gonna feel so squishy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even the Kunkka to the cleave, he's got armlet. Like, this guy's.
Dude, honestly,
Not gonna
you
punch.
got to watch out for Singularity's Kunkka picks after this one.
Yep.
You know.
Watch
There
out for
was
Singularity
a
at all.
triple kill
period.
offlane Kunkka.
Yeah.
This is something that you won't see many other teams do. When was the last time we saw players playing some good offlane Kunkka? Zai used to do it.
Zai
for a
used
bit,
to do
didn't
it.
he? Zai used to had a patch where he did some good offlane Kunkka.
I saw it a couple of times recently as well, but like it worked out once out of 5 games.
It was more for position than anything.
Yeah.
Where you'd have Kunkka plus
Sure,
one
and then
in the
swing.
offline.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like a
Another
support.
200 gold.
They just keep
He's just
sniping 'em.
assassinating these creeps, man.
It adds up. That's at least 3 they've killed now.
Yeah. I mean, Chaos they can't make moves.
This Wraith King, like the armlet's there and he's gonna have a blink soon, but it just feels like if he's blinking in and there's so many things that can just burst him down. The magic damage coming out from Grim, AA.
So much kite as well. They've got even like small things like Ice Vortex, all these different factors. Shrapnel's being laid on the ground all over. Wraith King can't actually stick on targets either. Yeah, it's very hard. And his skeletons are non-factor.
There's also no follow-up for his blink, really. Like,
Yeah.
Disrupted drops his ultimate maybe, but it's like you don't have that other hero that wants to go in with you.
Like they need to get like the vacuum to catch all 5 people into the static storm, but even then, I mean, Owen was saying they're just so tanky. They get if they have the rum effect on them and they're
They
in
just
static
don't
storm,
die.
who cares? Like,
May see some kind of a smoke play there, grouping up around that shrine. Does feel like Chaos need to be the ones making moves at some point. They can't just sit back idly.
See if anything's gonna happen there mid.
I mean, they're just watching those 2 farm. They have a ward on that Ancient right there. They're looking. They
He's
want
looking for the
this.
angle he's in, and there's the double stun off the back of the soul bind. Both cores caught out. Matu dead. VT faded dead once. Almost certainly second time as well with the Godz. Oh, he
No,
gets the
blink.
blink off.
He's out.
So he
actually
will
gets out.
live. He
Yeah,
will
he's
get
out.
out.
But
Midas.
we have 2 cores
He's running bottom.
farming the same Ancient camp. There is some disconnection coming out on
Yeah.
Chaos right now. Absolutely.
And there's the third core.
It was a triple stack, and neither of them actually farms Ancients that well, but
Yeah,
it's
they don't
still-
have the
Yeah,
damage.
it's still like,
It's
it's
not
so
disconnect.
awkward.
There's no connection whatsoever anyway.
They're all over the place here, Chaos.
finding kills wherever they go, and
VT
oh,
Faded
okay.
does manage to find with the help of the team the Grim Stroke.
Yeah, he was going for the bounty.
But Kezu is dying, the bigger loss there.
and the
And
creep.
the creep.
And the creep.
Oh no.
Excalibur getting closer to the BKB. What does the sniper have at the moment? Can we
I
check
think he
that?
has the finished BKB.
Yeah, probably BKB flying over in the courier.
definitely the
it
complete
is.
one.
Yeah, 1 BKB for Penguin check and Mitchell Hammer for the
I think
Sven.
for Shashlo's going BKB
Oh,
after
Shashlo
the
as
armlet.
well. Alright.
Still bounty runes down bottom and finally get picked up.
Razor Mud.
Oh no, it wasn't his myth, it was someone else's.
Oh, that's what happened, huh? We found the helicopter, by the way, everybody. So
It was JJ.
It was.
It was JJ with the helicopter the whole
JJ the
time.
jet plane.
He is fixing it
Just
now.
been helicoptering into a mic off
He's
camera.
just been sat there going. Yeah, it's a problem.
For 3 days, you know, he's been doing it for 3 days now.
Yeah.
We found him though, we figured it out. He won't be doing that any longer.
No, we've stitched
can
his
chill,
lips
guys.
together.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Wraith King's still keeping up. Starting to get that farm. He's still going. I mean, the skeletons, they still do their thing.
But it's just every time we're seeing them, they kill him twice. Apart
Yeah.
from when he gets obviously with the blink out plays, but then he's not in the fight. You know, he's out of the fight. He's just, we're not seeing a chance yet where Chaos have been actually able to take a 5v5 where they haven't just got absolutely walked over by Singularity's team play.
Yep, absolutely.
Like the team play really is there, and it, definitely still like, it looks like Chaos's lineup. They're warming up. These guys, they're not going to have the same sort of synergy as some of these other EU stacks that have just been together a lot
Midas,
longer.
though? Did he use the Midas on Sven?
Razor showed himself
They want to dump him.
a bit far.
Yeah, they're just sitting around Sniper. And if you're Chaos, you know exactly what's up.
Yeah.
You're not fooled by that.
That's
You're Milan on this tree, scouting the dire jungle. He's giving info. If they're not there, they're around the Sniper. 100%. And you can't even blow that Sniper up fast enough, I believe. Like, with everything you've got, Sniper is still popping that BKB before you kill him. Like, 100%. So you can't even jump him. They're in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
And I don't even see the way. Like, they need to outplay them hard. And they need to find some sick pickoffs or some sick team fights.
Yeah.
Their lineup's just not great. Like, the BKBs are just going to make everything so hard. If Disruptor
they don't
becomes
even scale
worthless.
that well. Like, look, it's a
that.
Wraith King Razor versus Kunkka Sniper Sven.
All right.
All right.
All
Let's
right,
see.
I mean,
He doesn't have the BKB right now.
Yeah.
he's got TPs coming in.
All right. He turns.
Okay,
All right.
he kills
He can
one.
do that.
Walking away, does get glimpsed back.
Uh-oh.
Kills two.
Ice blasted down though, and
Maybe
sure
even
they
three.
get the Sven, but it's going to cost them some casualties here for
Let-
sure. 2 at least.
I think they can kill
Back up.
Faded here twice as well.
Yeah, looks like even the third as well. Can he get the blink off?
King Swell.
King's well. No, he can't.
He cannot.
All right, so you kill the Sven,
But you lose 3 lives.
heroes. But you do kill the Sven.
You,
Was
do,
this-
you
was-
do kill the Sven.
You do kill the Sven.
You do
Was
kill the
Sven's
Sven.
BKB coming on Courier, I think?
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
know,
no, he
but
just-
I would blame
Yeah,
someone
it was
for
there.
using my courier right
Someone,
was
I
on
think
Courier.
someone
Yes.
Someone reused it.
I think
Who
someone
reused the
took it.
courier? Now that's the
Who
question.
are we flaming?
Yeah.
Who's getting-
Owen.
JJ, give us the replay of the
JJ.
courier.
It's always
JJ.
Owen.
JJ's taking the. Oh dear.
Meanwhile,
Don't be
JJ
so mean
slaving
to us,
over there,
JJ.
digging at cables, trying to fix the problem for us.
and swearing at us
And swearing.
as well.
That's very rude.
Very rude, boy.
I mean, what's the plan for Chaos? Got to start winning some coordination. I'm seeing this game, and as I said, we saw the stats at the start. Kezu, he's on his darks here. This is his best hero, but he's not been able to do anything this game.
No,
He's
and
like-
it becomes
he's
harder.
1-3-1. He's had no impact.
And triple BKBs are gonna make like you walk in, you're like, I'm gonna get a great vacuum combo. Oh my God, they're
There,
all
there isn't
immune.
even a vacuum. What, vacuum into static storm?
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty
overgrowth.
decent,
into
But
Static
it was
Storm.
decent maybe 5 minutes ago, but
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
So tough. But
You're generous with the 10 minutes.
their cores just don't play from behind either. I mean, Falky
Yeah.
mentioned how the Razor, it's Wraith King's similar story. You just
yeah.
feel squishy.
And we talked about this duo of 3 plus Darkseer. It's great on the offlane. But later on, you don't have the damage from those 2 heroes.
No.
Yeah.
Get the control,
need
but not
cores
the
to
damage.
step up.
Your cores need
Absolutely.
to bring the damage, and your cores are not doing that right now.
Oh, Excalibur Z goes in, take the bounty rune.
Why?
There's 2
Why
men
don't
stun
they
out.
fight?
Yeah, I think
Why
Singularity
are they
can fight
running
this.
away? Alright.
Who's missing?
They're just giving respect to the
everyone.
shrine, I
I
guess.
guess it's high ground and it's shrine, and you don't want to fight the uphill battle as a
Oh.
sniper.
a lot of
There's that.
respect.
Yep. Yeah, you had your Sen VKB.
Chaos is going to try and work with this, yeah.
Yeah,
The
but-
smoke up. This is a good chance for Chaos to try and...
They didn't waste any BKBs on
Make
the
a
side of
play.
Singularity.
I think they also understand if you commit that BKB on Sven, you're just going to get overgrowth too and kite it. So
And if you
don't wanna
lose that
waste
fight
it.
there, Rosh is so close
Yeah.
and up. So
Hey, TI, you're going to make the safe plays.
yeah.
I mean, that was some crazy discipline, honestly.
No, I would have went.
Yeah, well,
with
we
that.
He
Yeah.
double stunned.
Double stun,
man.
so
I'm
bind.
going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sniper was in a good position, peeping people from the back.
Yeah. The
But they're
only
low ground.
problem is low ground,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
you are missing quite a lot. There's that. Okay, Sven probably pops his ulti here and goes into the pit.
I'm a big fan of seeing these heroes that don't care about the offlaners that don't care about skeletons. The Tide Hunter last game. Now we have the Kunkka. He just walks up and he's like, sweet.
Oh, and a DD room for Ping Vincher.
Oh, lovely.
They are porting in. They want to fight this. This
I mean,
is
do you want to
probably-
fight
do you-
this?
uh-oh.
Do you
I
want to
mean,
fight?
this
Hey,
is-
it's in. BKB's out. Excalibur turns. First stun down. They look to
Died
pick up the Wraith
very
King them
fast.
once. Matthew's going to come in for the high ground. Soulbind links them together. Matthew pops his own
Matthew.
BKB. They've lost the Wraith King once.
Oh,
The Ice
Ice
Blast is
Blast.
flying over straight onto the
Great
3
Ice
of them.
Blast.
The BKB wears off. Matthew's dead. Kezu's dead as well.
buybacks.
They'll try and come back in. Dust is out as they slide up Luft with the vision onto Milan. They've found the tree and double kill for Ping Vinchek. Singularity takedown.
Look at the damage.
They'll go back to Roche. And there just really feels like there is nothing that Chaos can
Fight
do.
recap, Sheev.
Yeah, not even a buyback. All right.
See how much damage. Sniper actually, I thought he would do more than that. Kunkka actually did the most.
It's
Can we
these
check
huge
Kunkka's
Tidebringer
items?
hits he's getting off.
Yeah.
What does Kunkka have right now?
He's got BKB drums. What's he going next, Sheev?
Armlet, BKB drums. All
All the
right.
strength items.
Yeah, shit. Now you get the crit on, don't you? You might as well.
Why
You,
not?
you're not dying. Just get a bit of right click now on the Kunkka.
Kurt's fine. I mean, Halberd's probably the best one
Well,
you can
Halberd
get,
could
but
be
Yeah.
the utility decision.
I
yeah.
respect Chaos for trying to fight that at the same time, though. Like, yeah.
I mean, Halberd, you have
lost so hard.
Halberd, you have combos. with
Halberd just so
Grimstroke
invincible, and,
yeah.
and you really just mess with these cores of chaos.
You have damage, right? You have sniper and Sven. You can go with Kurt. I mean, he can go pretty much any build here, but I think
like
Halberd
the
is.
AC or
AC Halberd.
whatever.
Some utility. You have the
Yeah.
Sven and Sniper. You are not lacking damage, for sure.
Got options in this game, though, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
11k gold lead Grimstroke approaching onto Kezu's net worth as well. Level 12 on the Darkseer.
Not a great game for Kazu.
On the other
Not a
stream,
great game.
TFT did manage to win versus
Spoil-
682. Spoilers. Spoiler alert after the spoiler has been
Oh,
set.
That's the classic.
that was and they beat a level 25 Tinker. TFT won.
Versus
versus-
682.
Toby,
Yeah, Toby just lost.
Toby lost.
The
In a way
682
that-
patch picks not really working out for them.
And yeah, Tinker does not look good. I'm surprised to see heroes like Tinker or Murata make appearances. These
Same.
heroes feel very weak right now.
Especially in TI
Yeah,
qualifiers.
Yeah, this
like,
is not the
yeah.
time to
In-
try
In
those
the
heroes.
regionals, let's try out Mirana. Why not? Haven't seen her in like 5 years.
Guys, pick the meta heroes.
Yeah, this is not the place to make the meta. You got to follow it if you want to come out on top here in the regional qualifiers.
Top tower is under attack.
unless you're a genius.
And Singularity picking what we saw in CIS, the AA Sven,
Yeah,
Yep.
Grimstroke. Kunkka
But-
offlane is a bit new.
the Kunkka offlane, yeah, but he's legend.
It's
He's,
because,
he's,
yeah, it's because of the Razor as
if
well.
if
right?
you can do it as Shashlo does it, do whatever you want on that.
Razor
offlane.
was the last pick versus him mid, so you
they
just
swapped it.
You just swapped the Kunkka on
Yeah.
the side lane. That's what they did.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that was the, because I missed the draft. You know, I came back
Yeah, it
afterwards.
was,
I
it was.
assumed that's what it was. It's no, he's like, we're picking Kunkka and he's going off, like, guy. You know, we're
Well, you know,
confident.
dude,
about
he's
it.
playing it so well.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I
absolutely
mean?
is.
This does not seem like a backup
after
plan.
this
He's
game,
doing it.
after this
Yeah, I
game,
was just
you
saying,
just
like,
pick it.
we're
You just
picking
pick it.
Kunkka offlane. Yeah.
They're like, guys, Centaur's banned. This other hero's banned. Give me
Taslow.
Kunkka, man. Like,
Dyer's
It's a great game. And
Oh,
okay,
this-
Sheever's gone.
and the sun has come out
Radiant's top
outside here.
Yeah, it's
where we
sunny.
are. It's sunny
in the
today.
Netherlands. The sky is blue. The sun is out. I feel good.
Hey, Chaos have managed to make their way all the way to the base here.
Smoked up behind him too, and starting to beat on tower. Don't have.
Yeah, they're
Where's,
out of position now.
where's his skeletons? He doesn't have any skellies there.
Getting
Where's his,
cleaved.
oh, he doesn't have any.
Man, you know what I have to say? Like, these regionals or the qualifier are the best that I've ever been in.
Radiant's
Because
top tower
I'm not losing 10 games in a row. I'm just chilling here
Oh.
talking about the games.
Did I just hear a BKB?
No.
Yeah,
Alright.
but they did jump him though.
I thought I heard one.
Excalibur's getting. They are sort of surrounding him. They've got the Stalin and got Shashlo. So
double stun.
Nice,
Double stun.
Double
It's out.
BKB.
Excalibur wants to be going. Tummerman's
Watts is
dead.
gone.
Did he not have BKB?
He had, but
He
he,
had.
just disappeared.
But he
Doesn't
didn't.
matter. He had,
died
but
right
he
through
didn't.
it.
Huh? No, I don't think he pressed it, Matu. Did Matu use his
He
BKB?
used it, didn't
He definitely used-
died.
oh, no,
he did. He
did.
didn't use it, dude. He
Did
didn't
you?
use it.
What?
He
didn't
needed to
press
dodge
it.
that Stormhammer, but
He died anyway though.
Yeah, I mean, I thought
But he could have pressed it before the Stormhammer.
I thought he
could've.
had done it.
He didn't press it.
I also saw it.
What? I
No,
thought
it was
the
the
other
guy.
one.
It was the
Wraith
other guy.
King, right?
It was the
It was
Wraith
the Wraith
Wraith
Kings,
put
I
BKB,
guess.
but Matu didn't put BKB.
Maybe he tried to blink, and then with the Grimstroke, he just like
Radiant's middle
just caught him up, like caught him where he couldn't.
He just didn't. He didn't notice that a Stormhammer was coming his way.
Yeah,
he
I
didn't
guess
press
so.
it. And Misery taken down as well. Ping Vinchek just moving around the map. now.
classic 5-position misery with a Midas.
Dude, I swear Kezu's been in the same position
Yeah.
the whole game. He's just been sat here on top, and is it doing anything?
He's trying to split push with his little.
But is it doing?
dominated
Is it
creep.
doing anything?
I don't blame Kezu like that.
It's like there's, especially now when you've lost your heroes, there's not much to do on the map. So
But I don't, he's not. He's just not been with the team enough. They've not made any team plays this game. Chaos.
They don't have plays. That's the
There's-
problem. This team has no plays versus Singularity, after losing the laning stage so hard, they lost all 3 lanes. Like, what plays do you have after that?
But look at the positioning from everybody, right? Like Sasha is just sitting in the back. He's like, I'm not gonna get vacuumed. My job is to just throw my ball. And
Land
even
his
if he
combo.
does, he has BKB now. So
He can't die.
yeah, they all have BKBs.
Him and Excalibur, like they're pretty invincible right now.
I mean, Pingvinchek, he's a puny little sniper, but has Shadowblade,
He's
has
a sneaky
BKB.
sniper, yeah.
He's a sneaky little sniper, yeah. Koshka gets sent back to pick up a gem and some vision. The Aegis has been reclaimed. There's that.
I'm picking on a DD, but I don't even think a DD. I don't think damage is the issue with them running into a fight versus Singularity.
I mean, it is some, like, double damage definitely does help.
Of course.
They do have control from the Darkseer and the tree, but they need to somehow kite these BKBs, and they have no ways of kiting them.
He needs to have
right
the
into
perfect.
Saxlo.
He needs to have the dream overgrowth here versus those BKBs.
I mean, even then, it's
Catches
not an
Misery.
easy fight. Let's see what they can do. There we go straight away. Overgrowth does
that's
sold
good.
back with the root.
Good overgrowth.
Can they get the Grimstroke on the back line?
They're trying. Matsu's got the BKB pop, but he said,
Matsu.
look how much damage Excalibur's doing to Matsu.
Yeah, but Matu kills Sniper.
Yeah, but Matsu's dead for it.
Alright.
See if they can take anything more. There'll be a buyback straight away from Luft. He's getting back over there. Still good time with the God Strength left as Excalibur cleaves down a second, a third. He'll look towards VT Faded. VT Faded trying to turn, but Excalibur's still got his BKB. He's ready to pop it and keep on fighting. They kill off the Wraith King once. They'll throw another stun out. They'll be able to take VT Faded out again with the Torrent chain control. VT Faded falls. Ultra kill for Excalibur. Give him the rampage. There it is.
go.
Excalibur absolutely wiping the floor with Chaos, as they won't tap out yet. They will hold on. They've got racks, but this game is just Chaos getting murdered over and over again.
And they
You
had
know-
good positioning there too. You got a 270 link. They've rooted the Sven
That
on the
fight
right
was
side.
perfect for them, I feel. Exactly.
They kill the sniper. It's
Killed the sniper, controlled the Sven on the other side. A lot of time was bought. Like, Wraith King managed to zone out the supports as well and kill them. But yeah.
Even though they kited the Sven, Sven was patient. You know, he just waited, held onto his BKB, didn't use it just out of the overgrowth, and once the fight broke out, like this Wraith King's so squishy to the Sven. He doesn't have his AC yet.
everyone
doesn't-
is squishy
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, but it's like because they're so far behind, they haven't itemized into the like
Yeah.
these shivers.
Shivas
AC,
4 staffs
yeah,
to
exactly.
kite, to
And-
help versus Sven, yeah.
You're also like, you know, you have to focus sniper. You have to come so much damage. You have to focus Sven and kite him. But then Kunkka is actually doing probably the most damage in the fight. I think I saw him get like
He's definitely doing
5.
ridiculous amounts with these type
Yeah,
hits.
5
That's Shivas
tiebreakers.
yeah.
You got
Yeah.
multiple torrents. You got a perfect boat on 2. Like there's just there's tough targets to go for.
And as you say, AC and Sheever's God, they are just so far ahead right now, Singularity.
Yeah. Some of these items definitely do help out Chaos if you get the wall properly. And those illusions were hitting fairly well in that fight, but just didn't change anything in the end.
I feel like he should have gotten this plate mail before any of those other AC pieces too. Like, yeah, you lack damage as a team, but you're just getting insta killed by Sven every fight in God Strength.
And now there we go, the 25, the 40 strength with the God Strength. Excalibur, you know, he gets a
40 strength
rampage
given
without
from the
it.
Gods.
What's he gonna do with it now?
It is the
It's
God
gonna be
Strength.
two-shotting half of the lineup of Chaos. This span is massive.
Yeah, you see him and you run. That's all. He sold the Midas too.
You cannot fight by his side. He will kill you.
I like the Manta as well versus the Treant. Helps out a lot. Get rid of the roots. What can they do? How well?
They
do
can't leave their
defend?
base.
I mean, Disruptor has a Midas, so eventually once he get if he does manage to get that tag in him,
It needs
could,
time.
yeah, it could change the game. But
They're not gonna give him this time.
yeah, I don't think he has 2k gold. He needs 2.2k more. They won't give them that time. I believe that as well.
AC finally, but it does feel like it's maybe too little too late.
Get the courier.
Yeah, trying to snipe it. That's something at least. But the courier is not flying anywhere. Oh, meme hammer. Does not
Got
get,
some of it.
yeah. Mistimed a little bit. Oh, look at that. X marks the spot.
They're just slow sieging while they wait for Roach to respawn.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah, they don't have to commit at all.
they're in no rush. They get tier 3, pull back,
Another meteor hammers, I suppose.
and they don't. Have to. No, I think if you're Singularity, no point chasing around this Treant right now. Roshan is what they care about
Do that.
more.
Oh,
Oh, this one should be good.
that's a good
That's a
timing.
good one.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Perfection.
Glyph it. Oh. What if they glyphed? I'd be really sad for the tree.
Yeah, you don't.
You glyph and go back
Yeah,
and deny
you
every
don't
creep.
glyph.
You don't live
You
for
don't
that.
fliff. You don't skip.
This is so good as well. You can't really split push versus the Kunkka. Something that's so good with that hero as well.
Alright, Razor getting 20. Pretty important. That 10 armor. Pretty significant. Full habit
Yeah.
too, but
Okay.
decently.
Hopeful.
Pretty tanky action now on Matsu.
Yeah.
Ah, and
They
with
are
the
smoking
AC,
up.
this is at least a timing for them.
You get the links.
Try him.
BKB's popped.
I do manage to
running
get that
away.
BKB out from Excalibur.
Does not want to go
The
unfaded.
glimpse is there.
Soulbind's out though. BKB's now popped by Chaos. Move on. They get the
Oh.
vacuum on the three of them. They got any follow-up? Torrent's going to catch out the illusions. Walls down. They'll turn. Matsu does pick up a second. They're able to cancel the TP.
dying.
They're on to a third. He's trying to turn, but Chaos, they've got the sustain.
And Roche has
Matsu
respawned
with
just
a
now.
triple. Now towards Luff. Fire Blast is out. Ultra kill. Matumba Man.
Matumba Man.
Striking back hard in a game where, as a team, they were far behind. But to get that Ultra, Matsu's back.
I think there was a disconnect when it comes to Singularity's will to fight or not, because
Yeah.
they were Sven runs to the high ground, but then they kind of sidestep. They don't really run. A gets glimpsed back, doesn't use ulti even though he's not silenced or anything. He just saves it, dies before he uses it.
And you're playing versus Disruptor. There cannot
Yeah.
be a disconnect. You need to be either we're
need-
standing
yeah,
and fighting, or we're just running and ditching.
And that BKB was used so early by the Sven, he couldn't fight afterwards.
was
Now
like-
they get Aegis and Cheese to Matu. That's great.
The way that Chaos took the fight was really nice. I saw Matu, he walks up and he doesn't even some of those situations your Razor walks in, he just starts linking.
Yeah.
You put a target on your back immediately. Kind of like pops his ult, lingers a little bit outside of it, and then as soon as his Wraithkin gets into the position, they just cruise into the high ground. And save their BKBs for the Grimstroke double stun. And then, yeah, they actually got a great spot.
Suddenly Chaos looking with the items that they have completed.
They've got a shot if they can repeat that sort of scenario.
I mean, Misery lived the fight, right? So what? That's like the Aghanim should be almost done.
Right.
Oh, he bought a Ghost up there.
He
Okay.
bought a Ghost, but still, 2K has the Midas on.
Hoping for that.
Wait, did he take
that
the...
TPM talent.
Yeah. Soon.
He took cast range and Thunderstrike damage.
Soon he's getting-
Oh no, he took the kinetic cooldown. Oh, he did.
Playing for level 25.
Oh man.
Getting cooldown versus the Sven can be pretty good.
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
with BKB running low.
You almost always see people take
It
the
is
cast
so
range.
good against melee cores when you have that level 25 talent. Eggfield just trapping them in place.
Yeah. It's a permanent. Yeah, it's permanent. When you have, if you take both talents.
Yeah, I've got to get to that 25 though.
But there is a, you can't, if you stack the kinetics, there's an interaction with kinetics that get really messed up if you stack them on top of each other. Because you do have a little bit of a window to do it.
Oh, the smoke has been revealed. Can they catch him? X marks the spot.
They're going
Backlines.
in. With the Wraithkin, a vacuum again. War onto two, and then BKB's pop. Matsu, he's on the front line.
BKB being kited again.
He's managed to force them back. The
Matsu has
speed
cheese and
that he
ages, I
gets
believe.
out of there. Now the BKB wears off though. Now they can turn on towards Matsu. Matsu falls them once. And get him a second
Kinetic
time.
field on the Sven.
Matu could be in trouble though.
Yeah, they've got the control. Torrent's out. Here's the Ice Blast. Matsu burst.
Sniper in the back, in the base. Tree's diving him. Tree just solo killed him. Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Big trade, big catch. Milan able to
TP
get
out.
that. And he's out of there.
Yeah, they were pinging him. They're mad. They're angry.
Oh my god. Milan just blinked in the back. Sniper was pretty low and he just got,
Yeah.
he double rooted him and meteor hammered him and killed him.
That was a really good play.
That was a strange fight too, because I think the Kunkka was below the fight and like on the riverside right here.
Yeah, he
and
was
he
trying to
X-pulled.
control, yeah.
Yeah, he pulled the Wraith King as the Sven was focusing him, and Sven had to switch targets. That was all right.
Then again, they did kill the Aegis and the Razor.
Yeah.
So they killed him twice. Aghanim's being queued up by Wraith King. Very interesting too. Not the first time we see it today though.
He didn't actually complete it in the other game.
Yeah,
did
we're
he?
stuck on the zoom out,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Death Prophet.
yeah.
I remember seeing a Death Prophet.
Oh, you're
ghost,
right. Yeah, yeah.
for a second.
Yep.
Level 25
shock.
soon.
Choclo 25 with a heart soon on the Kunkka.
Yeah, he's going to have the fleet most
Yeah, let
likely.
JJ back on.
Come on,
Hey,
JJ.
come on, Cass. Come on the mic. Come on the mic.
Oh,
What
you
is-
see this
what
build
is so
on
bad
Dark's
about
here.
liking JJ's observer?
Dark's
His
here is
observer's
going
good.
Ags. He's gonna use the enemies against them.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh. And what? That goes up to 140%, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 140.
It's pretty crazy.
Maybe the double wall as well later on.
There's an Invoker in that game. Woo.
Yeah, Stormer.
Don't
Invoker,
Soma.
big-
The
Yeah.
man we're talking about.
They
what,
banned his other hero,
2,500
right?
games.
They banned his Lina in the first phase, so he has to go first.
Sin versus Gorg.
Yeah, people who don't know, we are talking about the other game, obviously. And which one's he gonna take? Take the cleave. Take the cleave.
Take the fleet.
I think you're taking the
take
fleet this game.
The fleet's
take
the fleet's better most of the time.
You
Yeah,
take-
you
he's
should
not,
take
he's
the
not got
fleet.
right click items. So.
I mean, you should like almost
get
always
the
take the
fleet.
fleet.
It's
It's
so good.
insane.
Well, even if you go about Daedalus, it's
No.
Dude, the
it's
fleet is
really
so
good.
ridiculous.
It's 60%.
All right, maybe if you have a
if you
rapier
go
and 2
full right
Daedaluses,
click,
yeah.
I guess if you say if you're struggling with damage on your team, but yeah, when he's got this fight build, Jeff.
It's just a control, because even if they pop BKBs, the boats keep going to the point where the BKB ends, and
ends
one
and
of the
they're still
boats,
going.
a boat
Yeah.
hits you.
Okay.
So it's when they get lower, when they get to like the 5-6 second BKBs, that is.
And eventually, if it's an 80-minute game, you get the Agonyms, and you're gonna have that even bigger benefit.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone build Ags in a
I was gonna say it's definitely one of the worst Agonyms.
The vacuum, right?
Because it makes the boat drag the people with them.
Could work with
It's
Sandy.
so, yeah, I don't know, man.
It's pretty bad.
That Aghanim is just
I remember
so
people
crazy.
tried,
Pretty
right?
bad.
You X yourself, you blink into their base, and you boat trying to
Yeah,
pull
you
them
pull
out.
them out.
It's like
when it just got added, people were doing that and then realized just how garbage it is,
Yeah.
and everyone just
Yeah.
stopped instantly.
Made it work
hate
if
that.
it also made the ghost ship fleet like charge based. So you have 3 boats that you can like boat and boat, rather than them all being in the same place. Because then it's just, why do you want to re-vacuum on the same place?
I mean, with Aghanim's, with the ghost ship
So
fleet,
you
it's
could-
actually
you
pretty
could
good.
charge
that's
them.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So wait,
yeah.
wait, wait.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
use the boat and then you follow in the footstep of the boat, then you boat again, so you just continue.
No, exactly. Yeah, if you have it
continuously
charged,
boat
you
someone
can have
back.
like this line of
Conveyor
boats.
belt.
You boat them from
Exactly. Dude, that'd be so much fun.
Guys, they're rushing. One sec, I'll drag them out of the pit because I'm Kunkka.
drags them to the shrine.
That would be funny.
Great.
This Kunkka continue to be a beast. I think the heart is done. It is 4,600 HP, 5k with armlet on.
Also give them the line like with Darkseer ulti, like the ball, you know.
Also, you
to
can
drag-
you can charter the
yeah,
course
yeah,
for the boat. So this boat starts weaving around, dragging this team with it.
weave the boat around.
So yeah, he's got the Ags finished up. They've got another timing here where they've picked up a couple items.
Here come Chaos. Last time they made this move, they found themselves winning a fight and getting an Aegis.
This is a good position by Luft and Penguincheck. They just have to.
Oh,
from
he
mid.
finds the
There's
backline.
Sniper.
Didn't BKB the stun?
The sniper's able to turn.
He's
They've
very
gone
low,
in
he's
far
gotta be
enough
careful.
away.
Yeah,
You can
he's
hold
got
his
BKB.
ground. The overgrowth comes out, but now with the BKBs, Singularity, they've got the edge as Excalibur's on top.
Matuma dies.
Man, Matu's out of the fight. That's going to be Kezi dead as well. Matu will buy back. Kezi does not have buyback. They'll kill off the tree. They'll kill off the Wraith King's reincarnate. Already jumping over towards VD Faded a second time. They'll
Yeah.
get him again.
That's
3
fair.
dead without buyback. Now Singularity can look to shove these lanes
Assassinate?
down.
Yeah.
All 3 lanes are pushing in against Chaos. Misery, goodbye.
Did Matu use the cheese? Or was he holding it for buyback? He held it for the buyback respawn because he could have used it. He got unstunned for a
Could have
second.
used it.
Maybe A will.
Maybe what? I actually
Maybe.
didn't see if he was still
Yeah.
affected by the AO.
I didn't see it.
They do such a good job keeping Penguincheck alive.
They do.
Yeah.
Just getting
He's
him-
there. The Wraith King gets on top of him too, but then he's got this Shadow Blade, so you just
I
can't hide
really
it.
enjoyed the fact that he didn't BKB instantly. I would have BKB'd so fast
just-
there.
Yeah.
Your teammates
Kept
can't
it
force
built
that
up.
you.
He just walked away. Yeah.
He was AO ulted.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So Matu didn't use the cheese because he was A ulted.
Yep.
To confirm.
I was
Matu's
making
still
sure.
good.
Yeah,
Matu's
he's
still very good.
in the midst of those fights, being able to see everything is so hard.
As if for Chaos.
This is it. The last stand in this best of 1. What can they do? BT Faded, popping the BKB, turning towards Shasho, but Matu's dead. Pink Vinchek's been able to clean him up. Misery's trying to get at least a support kill. He's not going to find it.
Yeah, they have respawned with the Wraith King and the tree.
Oh, that instant BKB there from Pink Vinchek, kiting up
Double stun.
the Wraith King.
That's
GG.
game.
It is over, this one. As Chaos
All the way.
Esports off to a rough start in this regional qualifiers. 2 best of 1s, neither of them looking to be like a full together team. It's been broken up, disjointed plays, and teams like Singularity have abused the hell out of that. Singularity have had a fantastic showing in this match.
Yeah, they played really well. All 3 lanes won.
Yeah.
When you win all 3 lanes, it's not so difficult to win the game as well. Also, Sniper is just having such a good game. Razor and Wraith King never really managed to scale as well as him. Wraith King suffering versus that Kunkka. Kunkka had most CS at one point, like after the laning stage, 58 or something, when Wraith King had like 50. That's ridiculous. He was just owning on that offlane.
Shashlo Kunkka.
Yep.
You got to watch out for it if you're these other teams in Europe now. As you know, that if that Kunkka comes out, it could very well be going to the offlane. Shashlo knows how to play it.
Silver lining for Chaos, they're about to face the only other team that is 0-2.
And they did have a moment. They did have a moment in that game where we
They
saw
did,
them have their
yes.
When
synergy.
Matsu was back.
Yeah.
We saw that
Yeah.
He
synergy.
closed
Matsu
his
was
eyes,
back.
suddenly
Ultra
Liquid
kill.
was back around him, and he was getting that ultra kill, and then he opened them, and he saw Kezu. That's really hard. I'm joking. But it was a rough showing for Chaos. They got a lot of improvements to make, and they got to make them quick. But as you were saying earlier, someone said it, who else started 0-2 in the qualifiers?
I said that, 6-2.
Na'Vi.
Oh.
Oh, no. Someone said Na'Vi started 0-2 and they ended up going through.
6-8-2.
True.
So maybe this is Chaos just taking
Maybe
the
6-8-2
Na'Vi.
did that
maybe
well.
6-8-2 is going to be like
Yeah.
Navi. You never know. Maybe
But,
it's not Chaos.
one of these could be the Na'Vi of European regional qualifiers. And we'll find out which one it's going to be in this next game after the break. Chaos versus 6-8-2.